Hello you beautiful people, welcome to Starbound with me, Gimpy. How's it going? If you don't know what this game is, this came from one of the producers of Terraria, who doesn't work with them anymore from what I understand, and basically he wanted, I believe that this was what he wanted from Terraria to become. This game is beautiful. I've been playing a few hours of it already. I've played about 4 or 5 hours on it, just get myself used to it and get myself down to the basics so I can teach you guys some stuff. And being as the game is only in beta at the moment, I thought, you know, I can teach you guys some of the starter things you need to know. As you can probably hear in the background, there is some beautiful stuff going on right now with the actual soundtrack. Now if you buy this the beta through the actual producers, you can get the soundtrack as part of it for, I think it's £12. It's a bit more expensive than the Steam version, but you get a soundtrack with it as well, which is really worth it. So we're just gonna go into the game now. So multiplayer at the moment is a bit weird in the way you've set it up, and I don't really want to tamper with that at the moment, but when it does come to be a bit easier, we'll look at getting the guys in and playing some multiplayer with them. But for now we're going to go on and do some proper stuff, some you know. So you get a choice of 6 different races. You have the human, you have the avian, you have the apex, you have the floran, you have the Hylotis, which is like a water creature, and you have Glitch, which is a robot. I really like the avians, they're cool, but you can go through, change them to male and female. It just adds a pair of boobs to them. But you've also got, like, the floran is a flower, human's human, avian's bird, apex is a monkey, that guy's a fishman, and then you've got the robot. So you've got all different types of animals basically. So I'm going to go through and just change my character's colour to something I like. I think it might be white. Plumage. Oh damn. Oh yeah. Actually, oh, what else have they got? Kinda like that one. It's kinda like Sonic. So you can also, you choose what you start off with as well, that your shirt and pants. There's only a few at the start, but you can choose a different way that they walk, so I'm gonna choose that one. Beaks. I want a pointy beak. Alright, that's fine. Shirt colour, black, grey. Bottoms colour, grey. Okay, so what should we call this guy? Let's just call him Gimpy. Gimpy bird. Gimpy bird. Okay. But you basically select the bird and it will freeze for a second or so and start you off. This is basically your ship. This is where this is your command hub of sorts. This is what will allow you to get around. You start off on a planet, on the orbit of a planet, which is below you, and you get given this thing to do, which is basically go and get your stuff out of this place. So you have a matter manipulator, which basically allows you to break the basic blocks in the game. Your money is up here, which is pixels. You get that from killing stuff. You get a torch, which is an everlasting light source, but you can only use it while it's in your hand. And you also get these seeds that you have to grow to make food for yourself. So I've just completed a quest in which it likes you to do. So well done. The matter manipulator allows you to manipulate almost anything in the game world. It's a bit slow at start. So now it's time to search the planet for fuel. To survive down there, you'll need tools to produce tools. You need to make yourself a crafting table. Use your ship's teleportation platform to beam down. So you have this. Before I go down, this is basically your storage. This is your main storage on the ship. It's the biggest storage section you have on here. 64 slots. Normal containers only have 16 slots that you can put stuff in. This is your 3D printer. Basically you can put stuff into here and scan them. It does delete the item in the process, but you get to recreate them using pixels. And you've also got tech, which you can assign 4 different types of tech onto your ship, which I think gets up to level 5. You can add stuff to this ship. It doesn't just stay like this. You can add things that you need to survive on the ship. You can make it into a storage vessel, and have a home planet and stuff like that. This is where you put your fuel. So once I get some coal, I can add it to here, and basically we can move. Currently we're out of fuel, which is why we need to go down to the planet. And here is your navigation. As you can see here at the moment, we're on a Alpha Delta Sen 600 IV. So basically this is one of the areas in the Alpha district. If I go find random, these are all the different areas you can go to, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. All these different areas I think take 200 fuel to get to. Yeah, there you go, it tells you there. It also tells you the threat level out of 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, and the biome it's on. There's like 7 or 8 different biomes at the moment, which is quite a lot. Let's go down. So you basically can teleport up and down as much as you want onto the planets below, as long as you're on the surface of the planet. This is the button over here that tells you, it basically allows you to beam up. If it's not there, you can't beam up. We need to find some wood or coal or just anything really. Now this is what the map manipulator does. You basically fire it at anything on the world. It destroys a 2x2 area at a time. It's just very, very slow. So once we get some wood, we'll be able to get shifting really, but until then we've got nothing much. So I'll get all this, well not all this, I'll get a bit of this. This is copper, and basically it works on the same like principle as Minecraft, in the sense you put it into a furnace and you can make copper tooling and stuff like that out of it and use it for like the more advanced stuff. It seems very useless to start off with, but you begin to find a use for it later on in the game. Once we start travelling, oh there's an enemy up there. Once we start travelling a bit more, we'll get to see the full potential of the game. No. You shall not pass, you fool, you cretin. There we go. So each creature you kill can give you a chance of getting you food and whatnot, as well as... Ow. Jump. As well as other things like money, pixels. Oh my god, that thing's got jumps! Jesus Christ. Die! Some of these creatures are very easy to fight at the moment, due to the fact that they are only level 1 creatures. These things are horrible to fight against. Ow. So I just picked up some meat there. Here's a tree! This is what we need to get started. I'll also go back and pick up that stuff. Anything in the game is destroyable. As long as you've got the right tools to destroy it, you can destroy it, which is another good thing. The animations for the tree to fall in are really, really cool. Oof. Okay, is this coal? If this is coal, that means we'll be able to move as well, which should be interesting. Oh, sweet mama, Jesus. I fell down this hole but can't get back up. Right, let's get out of here. Oh my god. I've taken some right damage. So yes, your health is displayed at the top, and also stamina. As you progress with weapons such as bows and arrows, which I can also make in a sec. I've just picked up some coal as well, which means we should be able to move. But once you start getting better weapons and stuff, it'll take up more stamina to fire them. So be wary of that if you're wondering why can't I fire this bow. The first bow you get is really simple. Let's get some more wood, because wood is very essential, a bit like Minecraft again. Yeah, if you guys have noticed, you can definitely see the Terraria-ness in this, but it's very different, very different in the gameplay mechanics and whatnot. There are certain similar things, but again, you'll notice how different it is once you start playing a bit more. You get pickaxes on this, but unlike Terraria, they have a durability. They'll last forever. They'll last quite a long time, but the durability on them is pretty terrible. TP, boom, there we go. That's the best thing about TPing on land. So we're back up in here now. So if you hit C on your keyboard, I is for inventory, which brings up this thing, shows you all your gear. As you can see, the t-shirt and the pants that I chose in the character creation are there. You have 3 different types of things on here. So On the top bar you have your shield, the grey shield, which indicates how much protection they give you. You have a lightning bolt, which shows how much power they give you, how much stamina they'll give you. And then you also have a sun, which means how warm they will keep you, because temperatures can affect you quite greatly in this and will kill you if you're out in the cold too long. So that's one of the things you need to look out for, and better clothing is always best on this, I think anyway. So, like Minecraft, you will create some planks. So we're going to create a few planks here. You're going to need 35 for a crafting bench. So I'm just going to craft up to 50 there. So as you can see, if I scroll up, wooden crafting table. So basically you go craft, and then that is in your inventory. So when you go into your inventory or wherever it's put it, oh there we go. It didn't craft it the first time, weird. Still a bit buggy in the beta phase obviously. So that gave me some more pixels. I now have 126. Still not enough to buy anything decent. Now this is asking me to cook. Obtain some alien meat by killing a monster with a bow and cook it in a campfire to produce cooked alien meat. Now I did forget to go and grab that other stuff, that's because I'm partly dead. So if you get this crafting table, you need to place it down somewhere. Again, this is what I'm saying, you can place down the benches wherever you want in this. So I can place it here. As long as you've got your mouse hovered over it and you hit E, it will open up into this. Now to cook we need a campfire. Let's craft one. It will cost, well, it tells you how much it costs. It will cost 1 torch and some unrefined wood. 5 if you go craft. Then the campfire has been made. It's a bit dangerous, I know, but we'll just put this campfire over here for now. Now what you do is this campfire doesn't require fuel, so you basically put it in and just go cook, and then that's cooked. So that should be another quest out of the way. There we go. Let's give him some more pixels, and it's asking me to craft a furnace now. So if we go over to here, I will actually need another campfire to craft a furnace. Now campfires can only cook up food. Stone furnace though it is. So I need 25 cobblestone and 1 campfire. I already have the campfire, which is good. I can also make a bed, and I believe beds can give you health from sleeping. So if I make a wooden bed also and just lie down for a bit. So there's a lot of factors in this game that will kill you, unfortunately. You do regain health on this while sleeping very, very slowly. So we've got a bit of health now, but check this out. If I get the torch out, see how it's on when I've got it in my hand? And where torches you have to place them. That's one of the things I was talking about. So if we go back down, I can go get that stuff for the bow. It will drop you off in the same place again and again. If I were to use a torch down here, it will show me, it will light me the way, but only while it's out. There is a fish down there. Place a torch down here. Torches are pretty freaking bright as well, so they are one of the things you need to use. Now again, this is what I'm talking about when I say it's a bit slow going with destroying things with this matter manipulator. It's you do need it. And this thing also has a range. The range is pretty far, but not. Basically, the blue areas are where you can fire, so it's up to there in range. If you right click as well, it will take out the background. Like if you guys have played Terraria, you can break the backgrounds to stuff, so you can have like stone dirt walls and stuff like that, and wooden walls. And these guys won't attack, they're super friendly to me by the looks of it. So these planets as well, depending on the size, you can basically wander around. There's different kinds of chests as well. Oh, medipack and some flares, those are good. And basically you have the, sorry, I was worried about that guy attacking me then. The planet size is basically, you can walk around the planet, you can go the whole 360 around the planet. Just depends how big the planet is, but the bigger the planet is, of course, the better things you can get on the planet, the better loots and whatnot. Copper, ding ding ding, we've got a copper reserve here, but first I'm going to get some more cobble. The more cobble we get, the more I can make a stone pickaxe, which will make our life so much easier for digging with. If you notice, I'm only just a bit under the ground here, and it wasn't allowing me just to teleport, but I can now. It's a bit strange with the teleporting at the moment, so it's one of those things, I guess, that they're going to have to work on it, I think. And it's starting to rain. How much cobble do we have now? 26. I need a bit more for this pickaxe, so I'm just going to a bit more. But you see how slow it is with this matter manipulator. I don't know if they're going to tweak with the quickness, or they're going to make it, you know, just keep it the same. because it's trying to push you towards getting better tools like the axe and the pickaxe, and there is a hoe as well, but you do need to get a hoe because the matter manipulator will not till the dirt for you. I hope this is helping you guys, because I really kind of struggle. The wiki at the moment doesn't tell you much because the game's only really just been released to the public in beta form. And those vines as well I can use to make bandages that I picked up earlier. I can make bandages out of them, and you can make iron bows and stuff, but you need a crafting bench for that. So let's go in here. There we go. That's another thing done. Accept reward. Obtain 2 iron ore and smelt it into a furnace. Obtain iron bars. So this copper ore here, it takes 2 copper I believe to make 1 bar. Yeah. We can only make 2 bars out of that. I believe it's the same for everything else as well. Let's store some stuff for now. You don't lose stuff when you die, but it's always best to store it just in case. Let's get crafting this bow. Bows have unlimited arrows as well. I took forever looking at them. I basically was like, how do I do this? How do I do this? And it turned out that they had unlimited arrows. That's another thing. And there we go. That's the stone pickaxe we require. Pickaxes are so last millennia apparently, but we still use them in the future. It breathes fire. Oh my god. Get the bow. Die, chicken. Giant chicken. My god, it swoops down and fires laser beams. Oh. That arrow just hit it on the way back down. Oh yeah. Ooh, nom nom. Steaks. So here we go, check this out. It mines out a 3x3 area. That to me is like mind blowing. I don't know how to trash stuff at the moment though. That's another thing I'm struggling to do. So if any of you guys know how to trash stuff, then tell me how, because on some of the profiles on this I've got a lot of stuff that needs to be trashed. We see how much quicker this thing is to mine stuff with. Come on, Gimpy bird, we can do this. Oh. You do take fall damage from certain heights. Be wary of that as well, guys. There's other small glitches at the moment as well with this game, in terms of opening the game. It'll sometimes crash out on you, which is an issue, but again that should be rectified with updates. So this is another thing as well. When you play stuff, it'll play stuff in a 4x4 area rather than like a Minecraft 1x1 area. It'll actually allow you to place 4x4 area if you have the blocks available, which is another cool thing. Get some more copper. Jesus, got 47 of the stuff. I really hope I can maybe make some iron. If I find some iron, I can make an anvil, which means I can make some armor then, some copper armor. If you notice there's a red bar, that is the durability of the pickaxe. It's quite durable at the moment, because I've had the same pickaxe on another profile, and I've been playing on that for what, 5 hours straight. They're pretty good. It wasn't even half dead either, so I would say to you guys, you know, that they're really good. I really want to come across something cool though, because there are some test facilities you can come across with monkeys in, which are different. I'm not sure how rare they are, but I've come across 2 so far on 2 different worlds. You mad, brah? You died. Oh, a shroom bed blueprint unlocks a shroom bed crafting. Oh my god, I've never come across one of them before. Sweet. So if you notice there's a little thermostat stating that when it rains you can get colder. That you can actually get too cold in the rain because each planet has its own environment, its own temperatures. So some of them can get down to really sort of death temperatures, as I like to call them. Dig it! Yes we can we dig it? Yeah, 2 iron ore, there we go. Alright, let's get rid of that torch, take it with us. With the snow areas, they're super dangerous because you have to have the correct clothing to go on them and survive, or you have to be really quick at making an igloo. So I'm going to chop this down and get the coal. So at the moment I'm not going to tackle the underground sections because I need some health. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so we got some more wood. Oh, these are the things I was telling you about, but this one's just a chest and you will get poisoned if you go down there, so I'm going to use some blocks to get down there safely. These are remnants of test facilities with poisonous water in. So I just got 200 and something thingies. Rotten tickler. Sounds juicy. And a flashlight, a red flashlight, everything looks hot. Let's check this out. Jesus Christ, this is what the game gets you when you explore. It's just awesome when you start exploring, and I mean, I've got a red flashlight now. Alright, so yeah, these are high security doors as well, which are actually pretty good to take with you. And you can break them down, and you can place them wherever you want then, as long as there's a 5 gap. Sorry. There's a meanie down there, and I am not very healthy, so I'm basically going to zap back up now. Grab out the remaining copper ore that I have. Put the other shroom thing in there. I don't know how to use these. We're going to save up our coal, I think, to move, because I don't want to move too early, because sometimes you move too early and you really regret it. So yeah, I mean, look at this. Watch this when on fire. Watch the green bar in the top left corner. But apparently other bows, like the iron bows and what, will deplete quicker. So many bars of stuff. These are the bandages. These will heal little wounds, but you're best off making a lot of them, because vines are only good for crafting, you know, stuff such as a bow. Once you've made the bow, you don't need them again. So let's heal. See how these like slowly heal me, but not that much, so I'm just gonna sleep.